everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika. Child, I've been gone for a little minute, but look like I'm back now, okay? Before we get started, this is a part of what I'm going to talk about today. For those of you who are not on the blab, last Friday night, I did go into a little bit more extensive information about what went on with me, but I did have a medical emergency where I had to have surgery, and that's why I haven't been around here on these YouTube streets. I was home recuperating. Well, I am home recuperating, and that's why I haven't been around here talking to y'all and sharing the love and everything of that nature. I don't really want to go into too much more detail about it. Just know that I'm okay. I'm back, and I thank everybody who hit me up, inquiring about where I was and what I was doing. Again, y'all should check us out on Friday nights. It's around Friday night on Blab around 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's usually Squeaky Jones. It'll be Alexander Rogers, myself, James Colwell. Sometimes T Spilling is there, spilling all the teas. Sayshawn Bradley. All of us, we get on Blab on Friday nights and we just entertain you guys. We talk about some of everything. It's a stone cold good time. It's not misoriented or none of that. So, if you are not doing anything on Friday nights, I would encourage you to come over, or I invite you to come over to Blab and chillax with us a little while, child. One thing for certain, when all of us get together, I can guarantee you will laugh, okay? So, I talked about it on last Friday when I came into the Blab, and I was well received. I saw so much love, and y'all, I had a good time talking with everybody. Ra, just read my book. I had a wonderful time talking with you. So I hope you have the time this coming Friday, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, to come into the Blab and just have a good time with us. It's just getting to know some of, you all's favorite YouTubers. Because sometimes they no telling who may pop up in there. So just, come through if you ain't doing nothing and you want to have a good little kiki with us. Come on down to the Blab Friday nights, 8 Central Standard Time. Now, while I've been out, I've been seeing a host of stuff, child. One of the things I'm going to talk about is Katt Williams. Now, I don't know. Katt's supposed to be here on the 2nd in my city. I sure wants to get me a ticket to go see Katt, but hell, I don't know if I spend my money down at the Ticketmaster, is he even going to be there? Because you never know from one day to the next what Katt got going on, child. 1 minute Katt is cool, and then sometimes Katt want to act a fool. And these are my thoughts on this here. Katt Williams is a very good comedian. He's very good. But we also know Katt has his moments, okay? I don't know, they say he bipolar, schizophrenic or whatnot. I don't know if he's not taking his medication like he's supposed to, or, is this some type of secret society trying to comfort him because he called out one of their boys? Because I'm not going to necessarily say it's the Illuminati, because I don't really believe in that, but I do believe that there are secret societies that do exist in this world, and I do believe that they, in order for you to be blessed in their terms by those people, you have to make quite a few sacrifices in your life. In other words, you have to dance to the beat of their drum. And for Katt Williams to come out against Kevin Hart, I think that was a major faux pas, because we all know that they, white people like Kevin Hart, honey. They think he the funniest man in America. I tend to differ, but, whatever. I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan at all. I mean, I like to see him cut a fool from time to time, but I've never went to one of his shows, and I don't really care for him in any movies, and child, I really wouldn't buy a DVD from him. I just wouldn't. He's just not he don't make me laugh like that. But it's sad to see the things that go on. That's going on with Katt Williams. It's like this happening in the 2000 era reminds me of back in the 90s, the late 90s, when Martin Lawrence had his moment and he was tripping out and all of that. And then the moments where, with Dave Chappelle had his moments and things like that. Y'all, I'm going to just tell you like this right here. I don't feel that Katt Williams has a support system around him. I'm talking about the homies, the security, all the people that's supposed to be in his corner. It seemed like they would try to lessen some of these instances where we have to see him on social media acting a fool, or we pick up a tabloid, which we don't do that often. We usually use our phones. But it's sad to see him on a decline like that. I hope that whatever's going on with him, he gets the help that he needs. And if by some happenstances there's some type of payback from a secret society that I know exists out there, I hope that he's able to rise above it. I hope he's somehow able to get himself back on track, because Katt Williams, no doubt, is a very good comedian. He makes me laugh. I want to see him do well. I want to see him prosper and be healthy and normal to come on these tours, but also to be a normal, healthy person for himself and his children. And as of late, we ain't seen that from Katt. Katt ain't gave that to us. He ain't gave that to us. He gave us erratic, crazy person. And like I said, I don't know if it's being dressed up, because I know that TV can make a situation better or they can make it worse. They don't necessarily give a damn about, how they portray us, but at least I can say it could be more, circumstances, like the videos, that full video came out of what went down when he got, attacked by the young guy after he slapped him in the face or whatnot. Now, I hear that this boy is going to sue, and my thing is, Katt had to know that the boy was going to try to sue him and his family. He had to have known that, because you got money. And the first time, now, you can have a bitch will have a fight with me and she probably won't sue me, depending on if she know me or not. But you got major coin. You a celebrity. You a frontliner. Front page person. You the type of person that make that money. You in the spotlight, and anything that go on with you that an average everyday person think they can come up off of, they would do it. Now, it's to my understanding he was in that neighborhood trying to give back. I think I would just go find me a reputable charity, somebody that you checked into and they do what they say they gonna do with the monies, and just try to deal with that. I definitely would not be, I wouldn't be up here arguing, fussing, and fighting with no damn body. I damn sure wouldn't, and you don't have to. And if his family, his closest friends, if y'all know he having some type of manic breakdown, then I think it's incumbent of you as his friend to try to do something about it. Now, you can't make a grown person do nothing, but I think that y'all should try. Something has to happen, because clearly he's out of control, and I don't know what's causing it. So, we're going to wish Katt the best and hope things get better for him. And if I do go see him on the second, trust and believe I'm paying at the door, because I need to know the midget is there. I ain't the one for that, because then I'm going to be mad, and it might be a pimp down on his ass again, because I've been and got real mad. I'll get myself cute and ready to go see Katt Williams, and he ain't there for me. I'm going to feel some kind of way. But good luck to you, Katt. Hope things get better. Now, another thing I want to discuss. While I was on my absence and stuff, I did notice that, a couple of YouTubers decided to leave the arena. I can understand that. If somebody is, now I'm only going to speak on one in particular, and that's Tali Love. It was to my understanding that she shut her YouTube and her Twitter and stuff down. I feel some kind of way about that, y'all, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Tali Love was a young African American female on this YouTube game, and for everybody that say, "Oh, I don't like Miss," she wasn't nothing but messy. Tali Love, first of all, she only dealt with mostly stories dealing with the white YouTube community, and it wasn't like she created stories. She only reported what was already there. It's pretty much like we, in a sense, shot the messenger. She didn't create the shit. She only reported the shit. And it's a shame that lady shut her channel down amidst, cyberbullying and people trying to, infiltrate her real life. as YouTubers, I don't feel that when we come down here and we had these little, we make our videos or whatnot, we don't have to tell you every aspect of our being, and you shouldn't expect that. We are not celebrities. Now, a celebrity may give you all of that, and if they do, that's because they getting the coin. We don't get no hella coin for making these videos unless you got quite a bit of people. You got way more than what the fuck I got, okay? And I feel like people need to learn how to agree to disagree. If you don't like what that lady was bringing on YouTube, then you didn't have to watch her channel, but to deliberately go into her life and try to put her public information out there is so that's crossing the line, if you ask me. And it says something about you. Who did it? Now, this lady sitting here, she trying to grow her little channel. She was doing extremely well, damn near 10,000 subscribers, and she has to buy out of a hobby that she really liked and loved, because she had far more to lose by staying on here than she did by walking away, and I can understand that. But it's a sad affair that the main people that spearheaded her having to shut her channel down was not the type of people that she even reported about. It's sad when she talking about the white YouTubers, but it's the black YouTubers that did the most damage to her, trying to bring this woman down, when all she was doing was really being a representation for every YouTuber on here that wants to try to aspire to make their channel better. Just because you didn't like what she was bringing, I don't feel that she should have been, forced into having to shut her channel down for the safety and protection of her family. See, people don't realize when they get on this camera that it's laws. It's certain things you can do and there's certain things you can't do. I implore any YouTuber that's on here, please know your rights and what can happen if someone is harassing you, because it don't make no damn sense. See, me, I turn the other cheek because I really don't give a fuck, and I'm sure that y'all probably picked that up. I don't really be caring about what people say about me, because, baby, I've been me for 43 and a half years, and apparently God want me to stick around this camp, because it's been many a times where if I wasn't deserving of life, I would have had it taken away from me, because I've been placed in situations where that was the case. So I don't really get myself all riled up about it. Although I must admit, having your personal information and your character assassinated will make you feel some kind of way. It will make you almost want to just leave it alone, especially if you're a person like me who just not in it for the coin. I do this because I genuinely like coming down and having a conversation with you all. I don't do this to have my personal life put on blast, or people trying to find out information on me thinking they know something about me and they really don't. It's easy to look me up, but the thing about it is the way the person went about doing it, it was stupid, because you did not pull up the right information. Had you dug a little deeper, you might would have known. But all I can say is, y'all, if you're out here, if you don't like what a YouTuber bring, don't harass them people. Just unsubscribe if you subscribe, and don't go back to their channel. It's a lot of people on YouTube right now. I promise you. I can name you at least 5 or 6 that I would not watch a goddamn thing they got to say, because we don't mesh like that. We are all individuals, and we are not going to always agree with one another. It's going to be people who come over here to my channel and don't like nothing I'm giving. Why harass me, leave me ugly comments, try to dig into my background, etc., opposed to simply just going on about your business? And it's a sad affair when your own is always against you, and you wonder why black people can't stand up and have anything in life. It's because we fail to know how to support one another. You don't have to watch a person's channel. Just let them be. Let them have the right to do what they want to do. But to stalk a person, try to put a person's personal business out there, that's an all-time low. And let me tell you something. Enough of these little white children and killed themselves being cyberbullied on Facebook and stuff like that, to where there are laws now, stiff laws, that will lock your ass up for messing with somebody in the wrong way like that, because they looking at it like that person, you stalking that person or cyberbullying them or whatever it is that you doing against them could cause them to be under so much stress and duress that they would want to take their life. Now, me, I'm a strong hoe. Ain't no hoe on YouTube gonna have me like that. But I'm just saying, there are people who who can't take it. It is people out here who can't take that, and I don't feel that they should be made to have to take or endure that kind of bullshit. If you don't like what someone's giving, just don't watch their channel. It's not that big of a deal. It's not hard to do at all. It's real easy. All you got to do is just don't watch their content. Stay away from their channel. Some of y'all act like you are like we magnets. You just drawn to us, and you know you don't like our ass, but you drawn to us, and you just have to have your something negative to say. If I hear one more time about how I have skin issues from time to time, duh, bitch, I got skin lupus. Then I tell you motherfuckers that back in January of 15. Sometimes the skin right, sometimes it ain't. But one thing about it, I got a man, I'm happy with my life, so why are you worried about what I look like? If I hear one more time about the gaps, I've been talking about the gaps since January of 15. Y'all still on this shit? Come on, baby. I'm like Funky Dineva. You'll never be able to spray me with my own fucking tea. My flaws and all is what makes me unique, and I have a place and a platform to which I have a right to be on. And if you don't like what I'm giving, don't come over here. I'm not begging for subscribers. And child, obviously the YouTube check ain't that goddamn important to me. I've been gone over a week. You think that don't affect my pay? All right then. All I'm saying is, as black people, we need to learn how to do better by each other. Either fuck with a bitch or don't fuck with a bitch, but don't spearhead a campaign to tear somebody down, because you reap what you sow, and karma is a big bitch, okay? She will attack your motherfucking ass when you least expect it, and trust and believe whoever was spearheading doing that toward that woman will get theirs. I might not never know nothing about it. She might not never know nothing about it, but your day of reckoning is gonna come. It will be at hand someday. So that's all I have to say about that. Next thing I want to talk about is yesterday. Okay, Michelle was on the Breakfast Club. At least that's when we seen it on YouTube. And she was talking with Angela Yee, Charlamagne, and DJ Envy. You know, the Breakfast Club peoples. And it was brought up about an interview that went on, I think, a week or two prior with Mano and somebody named something Murder Child. I don't remember what his name was. But in that conversation, Angela Yee is alleged to have brought up a situation where the guy, the murder dude, was saying that K. Michelle had, less than appealing smells coming from her legs, from between them, if you will. And my point of that was, to bring this up, is this right here. If I know Angela Yee has a job to do, okay? And maybe she didn't realize the magnitude of what she was saying when she brought that up, how it would affect K. Michelle. When K. Michelle brought that to her, I felt like in that moment she should have been apologetic to that girl and did everything within her power to make her understand that I was not set here to try to hurt you. I'm just telling you what, I just did my job, and I didn't think that it was going to be that hurtful to you. Now, I can understand why Kay stepped to her, because you're supposed to be, at least, at the very least, from what I gathered, she felt like she was on her team and they were cool. She was in the family of her. What did Michelle say? K. Michelle say she was like a part of her label family. So you out here partying with this lady and everything, and you bring up something as bad as how that lady may or may not be smelling between her legs and expect her not to say that. In my opinion, it shows growth on Kay's part, on K. Michelle's part, how she handled it, because we know K. Michelle of the past would have nutted the fuck up on her, cussed her out, and she didn't do any of that. She just told her that as a woman, you would think you wouldn't go along with that. Now, she didn't get a man a pass. She did make it a point to say that men do that stuff, but we know men will have them type of conversations. I, as a woman, could not, I don't care who it is. It could be one of my worst enemies. I am not going to sit down in a room full of men and let them just tear her down, especially when it comes to talking about her up under her clothes, because that's a sensitive subject and area for any woman. Don't no woman want to hear a man say that her cooch stink. Now, I understand a couple of dudes have said that, and this is what I say to K. Michelle. K. Michelle, girl, if your cooch stink, just go get you some damn peppermint soap or something like that. I know that that's one thing thing that will help. And if that don't help you, go see a gynecologist. That's if that is your issue. But if it's not your issue, it's not fair for people to bring that kind of information forth, lying on that woman like that. Why, again, speaking about trying to tear people down, why are we so head-bent on tearing people down? Now, we all spill tea. We all listen to tea. We all sniff tea. But the thing about it is, when it becomes, it should be a line drawn. It should be a line drawn to where you know what to say and what not to say. But, people going to do what they do. All I can say is, considering the fact that I know how Kay can get down, I feel like she handled that very ladylike, to just let her know, look, I'm aware of what you did. I saw it for myself, and it's because of that I don't fuck with you. Child, I don't fuck with quite a few people because they do stupid shit, or they got fucked badass auras about themselves. I don't fuck with them. So, and that ain't no shade or nothing like that there, because I'm tired of y'all with that shade shit. I don't shade nobody in my videos unless they're a celebrity and they're a part of the show that I'm reviewing. I'm not shading nobody, because everybody I beefed with in the past is dead to me as far as I'm concerned moving forward, okay? So I just think that was messed up, and you got what you deserve, Angela. And I thought it was very unprofessional of you to not even try to apologize to the lady. You should have, instead of trying to justify what you was doing by saying to her, well, didn't you just tear Toya right down when she released her new book? Well, you don't know. It's more like she let you know. This is a woman who said I ain't have custody of my child and was talking shit, saying I was lying when I told my story. So she got a beef with that lady, a legitimate beef with that lady, okay? You didn't have no beef with her, and she didn't expect someone who she considered to be at least cool with her and a member of her label family to bring that up. And it was at the end of the interview that you did that, and it wasn't necessary. You had already made y'all ratings. Y'all on a major platform. A lot of people watch and listen to the Breakfast Club, and I feel like when you get that kind of platform, you have a responsibility to carry yourself in a certain way. Now, I know they cuss a fool on the breakfast show. Charlemagne is off the chain, but Angela, girl, you was not ready. You kind of on the timid side, bitch. You really shouldn't have did that. But that was my thoughts and opinions on it, y'all. I just wanted to come in here and give y'all a little real world now with a spin to it. As I always do, I do shout out channels. I'm not going to change that. I've only been watching one new YouTuber that I think you guys would be interested in watching, and her name is Nay Robinson. She does not do like Tyler Perry shows like I do or whatnot, but she does do the Real Housewives of Potomac, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and her channel is growing. She's promised that she's going to be bringing more content in the weeks and months to come. So check out Nate. She's quite funny, and we don't know each other on a personal level, so don't be over there trying to find out no information about her by Lady Nika, by her. I'm just giving the woman a shout out because I like her channel, child, and she's funny. And if you want to have you some no-nonsense fun and know what happened on these shows, go over there and check out Nate Robinson. I will link her channel in my description box below. But that's all I got for this. I have about 4 more videos I have to upload today. So in the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys back down here for the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8 Reunion Part 2. Peace.